It's finally time to do our first shiny hunt. And today we're going to be doing Bulba. Wait. Today is the last day of the shiny Rayquaza Terra raid. Rayquaza is my favorite shiny legendary, so when I heard it was the last day to catch it, I was panicking. I didn't have a team put together, I just jumped in, unprepared, and I winged it. I'm going to show you how it went. On my first attempt, I went with Gyarados. I was hoping Intimidate was going to slow down Rayquaza. But it didn't really do much, as Rayquaza was still KOing my teammates. And to make matters worse, I wasn't doing much to help. Crunch and Waterfall were my only attacks, and Rayquaza, being a dragon type, resisted Waterfall. So honestly, Crunch was the only attack I could use. And it did nothing. So I was screwed. There was nothing I could do, and my teammates weren't doing a lot of damage either. So we ended up taking our first loss. At this point, I was thinking I needed to choose the strongest Pokemon I had. Hydreigon was an option, but Draco Meteor would make quick work of me. Metagross could also work, but Earthquake would take it out. I started feeling like I was doomed to fight Rayquaza all day. So I took a gamble, and went with Volcarona. My thought was Quiver Dance would allow me to live a Hurricane, and Hurricane would probably miss anyways, given that it's a 70% accuracy move, allowing me to get some damage against Rayquaza. I was pretty lucky in this first turn, as Rayquaza misses the Hurricane, and I was able to get off a Quiver Dance scot-free. Bug Buzz was also doing a good amount of damage, but then Rayquaza decided I was doing too much, and nullified my stat changes. And then I realized that I needed a Pokemon that could do super effective damage, as no matter what move I used on Volcarona, it just wasn't going to do enough. Bug Buzz after Bug Buzz after Bug Buzz just wasn't doing enough damage, even with Volcarona's massive special attack stat. If I was going to beat Rayquaza, I needed to be doing super effective damage. Neutral damage just wasn't going to be enough, even with a massive attack stat. Even if I amplify that attack stat with boost after boost, it just didn't matter because Rayquaza could nullify it. So, I was ready to unleash my secret weapon. Grimmsnarl. I didn't pick Grimmsnarl at first because I knew it had bad defenses, and I wasn't really confident in its ability to live any hits. But as the match started, I was feeling pretty good. We had 2 other fairy types and a Magnezone. My plan was simple. I was going to spam Play Rough until I died. To my surprise, Grimmsnarl took Extreme Speed pretty well, and Play Rough was doing a pretty good amount of damage. My teammates were also able to heal me with Draining Kiss. Grimmsnarl was taking a lot of hits surprisingly well. It even took Earthquakes pretty well, and Play Rough was slowly chipping away. Honestly, I have to thank my teammates here for doing the heavy lifting. Sylveon's Moonblast were definitely taking chunks out of Rayquaza's health. And I'm sure my Play Rough were also doing their part. With that, we were able to break through Rayquaza's crystal state. Now my Play Roughs were doing even more damage. I was taking a lot of damage from Hurricane, but the constant healing from my teammates really kept me alive. So, just like I planned it, all those Play Roughs after Play Roughs after Play Roughs, all those Moon Blasts and Terra Fairy Blasts, finally did it in. Rayquaza was knocked out. It was time for me to catch the shiny beast with a luxury ball. The perfect ball to capture a shiny Rayquaza. Gold and black, just like Rayquaza. Now, I'll show you this beautiful shiny boy. Look at him in all of his glory. Worth it. And at least in my book, it was definitely worth the last 30 minutes. Join us next time where we will be hunting shiny Bulbasaur.